Cougars. Okay, yesterday we were looking at solving algebraic equations using subtraction. Really important to always draw a balance line. Once you drew the balance line, you had to undo addition by using subtraction. So you had to do the opposite. And we remember that we always have to keep it balanced. We're trying to isolate the variable. And so today we're going to do the exact same thing, except we're starting with subtraction and we have to use addition. So you're going to see problems that have a subtraction, and we're going to undo the subtraction. So yesterday we were undoing addition. Today we're going to undo subtraction. So when we're looking at algebraic equations that are originally starting with subtraction, we always do the opposite. So it doesn't matter what operation is there. Our first thought is balance line. Second thought is, okay, what is the opposite? So let's see how we can work this and see what Miss Englander is talking about. Our first problem that I have for you says, what is x minus 2 equals 6? And our goal is to isolate this variable and to find out what the solution is for this equation. So our job, 1, draw that balance line. We always want to draw a balance line. So there's my balance line. So same thing. We have to keep it balanced. We don't want to tip over and fall out of our chairs. Okay, next, I'm starting with subtraction. I need to undo subtraction. I need this to become a 0 so that I can isolate my x. Need to find the buried treasure. So I need to do the opposite. So if I'm subtracting 2 originally, I have a negative 2 here. To get to 0, when I have a negative 2, I would add 2. So let's say that I owe you $2. If I owe you $2 and I pay you $2, I owe you nothing. So I owe $2. I'm going to pay $2. And now I owe nothing. This negative and this positive, they cancel each other out. Think science, protons and neutrons, okay? They balance, they cancel each other out. This becomes 0, okay? So if I added 2 to this side of my balance, I'm going to have to add 2 to my other side of my balance. I have to keep it balanced. Now, I've isolated my variable. All that I have left on this side is x, and I can solve for x. X equals 6 plus 2, which equals 8. Now, it's really, really important to make sure that I check my solution. Otherwise, I could have done something really bad over here. So we're definitely checking my solution. So x, I originally had x minus 2 equals 6. I'm going to throw this 8 in for x. 8 minus 2 equals 6. 8 minus 2 is 6. And 6 minus 6, or 6 is equal to 6. This is balanced. So my solution is 8. So 8 is a solution. 8 is the solution. Whoop whoop, we figured it out. Oh yeah, we got this buried treasure. Okay, so let's go back and talk about what we did. We had a balance line, and then we undid subtraction by doing the opposite. Okay, so we performed the opposite operation. So we added, right? Opposite operation. Opposite operation. I probably spelled one of those wrong. All those P's. Okay, opposite operation. Both sides, right? Do it to both sides. I want to isolate the variable. And check solution. Okay, so opposite operation was add this time. So this time we had to do addition. Okay, let's try another one and see if we're getting the hang of this. Okay, B says 18 equals x minus 7. All right, so now I have x minus 7. X minus 7. All right, again, balance line. We need balance in our lives. Okay, I have my balance line. I am originally starting with subtraction. I need to have nothing on this side so that I can isolate my variable. I want my variable all by itself. So I need to undo subtraction by giving or adding 7. When I add 7, it cancels. Positive and negatives cancel each other out. I get 0. If I add 7 here, I have to add 7 there. A balance. Otherwise, my scale will tip. I will be the kid on the teeter-totter out on the playground who flies in the air, and we don't want that to happen. We don't want our x flying in the air. Okay, the x is all by itself. 18 plus 7. So now we're going to add 18 and 7, and we get 25. We're going to double check this just to make sure. 18 plus 7, 15, 2. Okay, carry the 1. Let's double check to make sure that we have the right thing, to make sure that 25 is a solution. So where I see x, I'm going to put 25. Okay, that's where that goes. So I'm going to rewrite this problem and say 18 is equal to x minus 7. And instead of x, I need to put 25 minus 7. And now I can solve. Okay, I would have to borrow, right? And then go through the motions here, and I get 18 is equal to 18. It's really important that when you're checking, if you're not able to add this way, that you do indeed do it off to the side like this, 25 minus 7. Okay, this is 15 and that's a 1, and double check it this way. Because it's no good to check your solution if you're not really checking your solution. Okay, so 18 is indeed equal to 18. So my solution is 25. So the solution is 25. So the thing that makes this statement true is 25. Okay, let's do one more together because it is weird with the subtraction being there, and then I'm going to let you do a try it. Okay, the next one that I want to look at, it says p minus 8 equals 14. Okay, again, step 1, draw the balance line. So we want to draw that line, draw our balance line, and now step 2, do the opposite. Undo the negative 8 so we can isolate that variable. So if I have a negative 8, I want a positive 8. This now goes away, If I did a positive 8 here or added 8 to this side of the scale, I need to add 8 to that side of the scale. So now I have 14 plus 8, and this gives me 22. Carry my 1 there, and it says there's my variable all by itself. P equals 22. So now let's go ahead and double check this just to make sure that we did get the right answer. Okay, so now I'm going to take my P right here for 22, and I'm going to put it right in there. Okay, so it should say 22 minus 8. It says 12, that's a 1. So 12, and that's 14. And 14 is equal to 14. So this tells me that I have a balanced scale, and my balanced scale says that 22 is the solution for P. Okay, it is your turn. It is your turn right now. I would like for you to do, this would be a try it number 5 if you were looking in the book. Try it number 5 says K minus 3 equals 1. And then we will do try it number 7. And try it number 7 says 15 equals R minus 6. All right, so it is your job right now to hit pause and try these on your own so you can identify if you still need help or if you've got the hang of this. So hit pause. Remember to solve, isolate that variable, and then check your solution. All right, so balance line. Undo subtraction by adding. Do the opposite. 1 plus 3 is 4. This goes away. K equals 4. Let's double check it. 4 minus 3 is supposed to equal 1, and 1 equals 1. Yay! Did it! So 4 is the solution. How did you do on this one? Did you get 4 for your solution? All right, let's do this side. All right, over here, I need to undo subtraction. So I'm going to add 6. Once I add 6, it makes 0. Add 6 over here. 15. So 5 and 6 is 11. Carry the 1. That gives me 21. R equals 21. Let's double check and see if I have the right thing. So now I'm going to do 21 minus 6. It's 11, and that's 1. So 5 and 15, and 15 is equal to 15. Woohoo! So 21 is the solution. You always have to celebrate yourself after you get the right answer, because that means that you're learning. And if you didn't get the right answer, still celebrate yourself if you find your mistake, right? Okay, how did you do on that? Now, it is time for you to answer your essential question. Go ahead and answer your essential question. How do we solve algebraic equations using addition? Obviously, it's going to be really hard to squeeze it in over here. Might have to do it on the other side. Or maybe you wrote smaller than me. And then put your rating in a box somewhere. And then head on over to Google Classroom, find your practice work, and if you need help, come on back over to the Google Meet and ask me for help. As always, have an amazing day, and I'm really proud of all your hard work. Keep it up, Cougars. You're doing awesome. All right, make it a great day the Cougar way.